So wonderful. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Forex morning call. I'm really happy to have you here in the show to prepare the markets, to talk about new trading ideas, especially to manage our running trades. And I'm really happy to welcome you here on YouTube, on Traders Yard, and of course here on Zoom also. I'm really happy that we can do this in my own, without independent from any brokers, something like this, just focus on real trading in a real account to bring my account back to normal. So in this case, and with this in mind, wonderful good morning. I hope you had a great weekend and a wonderful start into your own trading day. And yeah, what's your goals for this week? I hope you have any goals for this week also, because this is important, because without any goals, you will reach nothing, neither in your life nor in trading. And therefore it's important. And if you set your own teeny tiny goals every day, for example, the next trade, I will stick to my rules. Or today I will stick to my rules. And tomorrow you have another goal. But please, if you want to improve yourself, and if you want to improve your own trades and trading, then you should set goals for yourself. Okay, before we come to trading, I have to show you the risk disclosure and the general risk warning, because you are only responsible for yourself. DowHow Trading is not responsible for your own trading success. Okay, so what's on your list for today? Let's see. We have a bit busy week this week. So the most important numbers this week are tomorrow morning, the Royal Bank of Australia, the interest rate decision. So you see the current one is 0.85 for the moment, but the prediction is, or the consensus is 1.35. And this is why we had a big impact last week about Australian dollar, because the board announced this already before, that they plan to hike the rate about 50 pips. So maybe buy the rumors, sell the facts. We will see it tomorrow. So be careful if you are engaged in or involved in trades where is Australian dollar included. And of course, then the statement, also the report at the same time, 6:30, you will see the report and more announcements from the board. So the rest of the week, it's nothing that important. But on Friday, we have the non-farm payrolls on Friday. And you know, this will have a big impact in DAX and Dow and gold and euro, for example. So you should be prepared for that. Today, just today, you see there is nothing on my list, just a bit report from Bank of Canada, but not really so much important numbers today. So good morning on YouTube. Aurel, good morning. Thomas, Alexandra, Mihai, Yanis, and Dori, good morning. And guys, Johan, Alex, good morning on Traders here. And of course, Karel and Tess here on Zoom. Happy to have you here. Okay, so then let's come to our trades. And we want to start first with the DAX 40 in 15 minutes. So where we are, that's the most important point. Where we are, we came back into the red zone. We know the point of control is 13,152, and that means that's the target. Not to close the trade or the trend, just a target, you know, high probability. But just have a look. Where is the next high volume zone? It's at the point of low. And you see, if you check this a bit out, then it's not so far away. So that means when the price, or should the price come back again to the point of low, yeah, then it could be possible that the point of control switch to the lower side. Does this have an impact to our trading? No, of course not. It's just a kind of probability, and it's just a kind of orientation, because we know in our understanding that we trade only the price, then we know that the point of control is always kind of pulling the price, and it's a kind of attraction for the price. Because in trading, we don't trade DAX 40, we trade the price, one contract. This is what you have to understand if you are a real trader. Listen to the word, you are a trader and not a predictioner or nothing like that. You're not a consumer, which means you have a kind of attraction to your trade. So every trade is a neutral thing. And the only thing what you have to do is to buy cheap and sell expensive, or sell expensive and buy cheap. This is what you have to do as a trader. So I don't know if you are an employee, or maybe if you're self-employed. But for example, if you are self-employed, then you know you only can make money if you offer your service or your product for a higher price than you bought it, or you made effort for it. You know this as a self-employee, yeah, that otherwise you cannot make money. So, and every trader is in the same position. If you want to make money with your trade, maybe you are a used car trader, or maybe you have your own grocery or something, or store or whatnot, then you know that you have to buy your products more cheap than you will sell it expensive. Otherwise, you cannot make money. And then you have to calculate the tax and your own salary and the salaries of your employees, something like this. So, and please, this understanding you have to have, because you are a trader and not a consumer in trading. That's really important. Philip, wonderful good morning here on YouTube also. Okay, what's about the trend and, you know, about our trade? So actually, we have two trends. So the main trend is facing upwards. You can see this here. And I need my drawing program. Here we go. So here we go. So actually, this is your drawing. That's the trend. And now we are in the third trend arm. You can see this here. That's the third trend arm. And now we are in the third correction. And now you see a special effect. Look, you know, we have rules. So we have rules. And you know, only in the second trend arm, it's allowed to open the trade at the point 2. Up to the third trend arm, you need a correction deeper than 38%. And you see, actually, you have not. So in case you miss the entry in the second trend arm, yeah, it's bad luck here because you cannot make a trade. Of course you can. Isaac, good morning. Of course you can. You can do in trading whatever you want, basically. But to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, then you break the rules. Or you made a back test, then you can jump in wherever you want. Why is this so important? Guys, trading, the pure trading like we do it here, it's a zero-sum game. And in a zero-sum game, we talk about mathematics, you know? And if you want to win on the long run in a zero-sum game, then you need a mathematic edge. Jumping in the market, wherever you want, it's not a mathematic edge. This is just a human trading. It's just emotions, yeah? So whatever you do in trading, you need a mathematic edge. So I guess everybody of you, or every one of you were at school. So then you know what does mathematics look like. It's 1 and 1 is 2. That's mathematics. In trading, 1 and 1 is not always 2. It could be 0. It could be 3. 1 and 1 could be 4. Because in trading, we work with probabilities. But nevertheless, you need a mathematic edge. What you need is a strategy which gives you a higher probability or a probability higher than 50%. Because 50% is zero, you know, that's, I think this is really clear. So whatever you do in trading, you need, it's an if-then. Yeah, it's mathematic, if-then. And then you can make a mathematic calculation. And therefore, it's so important that you can break the rules. But on the other side, on the long run, especially in the long run, it's not a mathematic edge. And then you will lose money on the long run. So therefore, you know, more than 80% lose money in trading because they don't have a deep understanding of mathematics in trading. Okay, so I had a couple, I have a long trend here in DAX 40 because I opened my trade here in my second trend arm. Here was the last entry. And actually, that means there was a short. I can delete this. No, not modify. I just want to delete this. Jesus, come on. Delete. And there was also, because there was a red downtrend also, and I set a pending order stop sell, but now the buyers are back in the market. I can delete it for the moment. Actually, I'm in profit. And now what happens here right now is if I have a close, and here I'm talking about a clear close, not a spike, above the last 0.3, then I can trail my hard stop to the last 0.3, or I can put it into the entry, and then I'm really fine. Why can I put it into the entry? Yeah, because it's simple. Now I reached the 0.2 here exactly. Now look what I can do here right now. No, not yet. Not yet. Why not? Because I need a trend continuation. Because my entry will not have a close deeper than 38. If I have a close above the last 0.2, then I can trail my hard stop into the profit, because then the next arm is the fourth one. And if the price is coming deeper, then you know about the size of this correction zone, and then I can make a re-entry in case the price will come back then too. So you see, there is a lot of things to learn, and therefore, yeah, you need to make an education. Okay, let's come to our focus charts. And we start here, of course, also in DAX 40, but here we talk about in 4-hourly chart. And as you can see, the 4-hourly chart is still in a downtrend. Still in a downtrend, so there is not a trend continuation here yet, because there was not really a clear close. So actually, it's still down, and in 4-hourly chart, there is nothing to do. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any wishes about any questions, so the chats are open on Zoom, on YouTube, and of course on Traders Yacht. If you have any kind of questions, yeah, then let me know. If it fits to the show, then I will give you the answer, of course. So the next one is Dow Jones. And in Dow Jones, I have an open trade too. Why is it? Yeah, because that's the green one. It's the long trend. So therefore, there were some trade balance candles, and I opened the trade here on the way up. So look, there was a short trade, and I could see first my main trend is facing upwards. And then I could see I saw a kind of trend continuation. And then I trailed my stop loss into the profit and I didn't lose money. Protection the money is more worth than making profits, because as long as you protect your money, the profits will come by themselves. You don't have to do, just sticking to rules and following your plan. And then, by the way, of course, the profit comes if you want or not, it comes, believe me. So here in Dow Jones, I have an open long position. I have also a short position here right now, but the short I can delete for the moment. Yeah, and when I reach the 0.3 or the 0.2 here, then I will trail my stop loss into profit, or because actually I'm in my entry arm. If I see a trend candle against my position, yeah, then I will also trail my stop, because I have to protect the money and I can make a re-entry at any time, as long as I stick to my rules. So what's about Bitcoin? So in Bitcoin, actually, it's just a downtrend. And you see, look at this one. We are in the 10th trend arm. Now we are in the 11th one. And there is no longer an uptrend. So just to kind of, we stay and remain below $20,000 in for one coin. So what's about the gold? In gold, I have a short position. The long is broken, by the way, and this is my short position. And as I mentioned last Friday, we will reach the point of control, and we hit it last Friday at 12 o'clock. And you maybe you remember when we made the Forex morning call, and on Friday, I mentioned, I'm quite sure that we reached the point of control. We did it. And we hit it at 12 o'clock exactly. And in the next candle between 12 and 4, or in MetaTrader 11 and 3, yeah, then we reached again and we had a close. So you see, the point of control also pulls the price. So now we come back in the correction, and I trailed my hard stop into the profit, because so I cannot lose money. And if the price is going up that far away, or that far to my entry, yeah, then I can make a re-entry, because I'm in a third trend arm right now. So I can make a re-entry, and that's my duty. So the next one is Euro US dollar. So, and here I opened, I have a short position, because look, this is a downtrend. The red one here is your downtrend. The red one is a downtrend. And we had a high correction deeper 38. So therefore I opened after this small secondary, or a correction which is running underneath, I opened the trade to the short side. But also now I'm in a second trend arm of a long. And be aware that the point of control is on the upper side. And that means that we have to set a pending order stop buy here, because there we're changing of the color. So be prepared for both sides. If the downtrend will continue, we are fine. If the long trend will continue, we must be a part of it, because I am a trend trader. And I don't know which trend will continue. So therefore, I am prepared of both sides, and I manage. And therefore, I used to say money management is a crucial point in trading. And this will tell you every experienced trader around the world. If you read books, you know, I love the books from Michael Covell, because he's a trend trader too. And he was interviewing a lot of famous trend follower. And everybody's talking to you and is explaining the same. You can do whatever you want. You can flip a coin if you want for your entry, as long as you follow the trend, which will continue. So whether you flip a coin for your entry, by the way, yeah, your money management is the crucial point. If it's not running for you after you flip the coin, yeah, then get out. If it works for you, then follow the trend. So, but it's more worth, instead of flipping a coin, it's more important that you have a mathematic edge for your entry. Flipping the coin Maybe there is a probability. I read a book about that, flipping the coin. It's about a probability about 34%. On the long run, it's maybe it could work, but not on a short run, by the way. Okay, so Manuel, wonderful, good morning. So my goal for this week is to switch to trading a daily chart and keep to it for more than 1 year. Manuel, this is really cool because I love daily chart also. Very stable, long-running trends. And if you stick to the rules for 1 year, and if you follow the plan, like cutting the loss and let the profits run, to be honest, you must be in profit at the end of this year. So you have my support, by the way. So let's come to our running trades. And we start with RCJPY. In RCJPY, I have a short position and I'm in profit. I trailed my hard stop into the profit because now I'm coming into the fourth trend arm and I can make a re-entry if I get out here at my entry. But so I protect the money. Euro Australian dollar, we are still on a high level. We are now in the fifth trend arm. Yeah, and that means, yeah, if the price is coming back to my entry, then I'm out. So I can do nothing for the moment. But however, yeah, my stop loss is in profit. Of course, you can trail it back to the last 0.3, but to be honest, I don't want to lose money. Yeah, so just let it go for the moment. Maybe we see a trend continuation. It's a bit depending of the Aussie rate decision tomorrow morning. So Euro British Pound, you see, it's a kind of swinging market for the moment. It's we are in the fourth trend arm, you know, that's number 1, number 2, number 3, and now we're in a fourth trend arm still. Yeah, and yeah, fourth correction, we can make a re-entry again. Yeah, but you see that after my entry here, after this entry here, I had a new trend candle against my position. Yeah, so I trail my stop below those candles to cut my possible loss. But now I'm in the fourth trend arm and I can still make a re-entry in the fourth trend arm. So for example, you see how important it is. And now imagine I didn't miss my entry in my second trend arm. Look, it was here. So in case I made an entry here and I trailed my hard stop into the profit, I would be still in. And I had a much more higher profit. And therefore you see another proof why it's so important. Never miss the entry in the second trend arm. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, you let the money to the market. Arkadios, good morning here on Traders Yard. So Euro JPY, we are still have the downtrend. My stop loss is in profit. Actually, there is a new trend arm. We are here in the third trend arm now. So I can make a re-entry in case the price is coming back so deep. So we have Euro New Zealand dollar. Now we are in the seventh trend arm. Stop loss is at the last 0.3, so everything is fine there. Then we have British Pound JPY, also just a downtrend. And actually you see my stop loss is in profit because I have a new trend arm. And if the price is coming back so deep, then I can make a re-entry because I'm in the third trend arm now. Protect your money. So New Zealand CAD, Kiwi CAD, that means we see another trend continuation here. We have a new 0.3 and I can trail my stop to the last 0.3. That's cool. So then we have the US dollar JPY and there is no trend. Actually, yeah, there's an downtrend and we are still in the uptrend. Because I reached the last 0.2, so I decided to trail my stop loss into the profit. and I didn't lose money. And now I have two situations. So first, the long trend actually is still running because we didn't have a close below the last 0.3. So that means I have to make a re-entry in case this candle will be a change of color. Then I can make a re-entry for long. But also I can see there is a downtrend right now. And I have to be prepared in case it turns around here that I don't miss the entry on the short side. Because, don't forget, let me show you. Let me show you. No, that's not. Where is it? Here. So, because the point of control is damn it far away. Look, the point of control, oh my gosh, is really, really far away. So where is it? Oh my gosh. Oh, 113. We are at 135. So, and you see, to be honest, there is no obstacle in my way down to the point of control. There's no volume zone which you can compare with the current point of control. Oh my gosh. If we go down here, we're talking about 15%. 15%. So in heaven's sake, don't miss the entry in case that. I don't know yet. So, but don't forget this, in case the price will turn around, then you should be prepared. But also the price can always go higher than you can imagine. So please, I am a trend follower and I'm not a trend prediction. I'm a price follower. If the price is falling down, then I want to be short. If the price is going up, then I want to be long. So this is my duty and this is my job as a real trader. So far, that's my running trades. So what's on my list? Just British pound Aussie, because there is a downtrend and we are in a second trend arm. So, and it looks like that we see here on this current candle change of color. And that means you must be prepared on the way down. Pound cat. Pound cat means we have a second trend arm in long. And actually we have still a downtrend, but in the down we are a bit in the fourth trend arm. So you must be prepared as me here on long, but also for short. And last one, pound dollar. Actually, there was another break of long. And that means you must be prepared here for a possible buy stop long. And I tried to go short. I trailed my hard stop into profit and it was a good idea because I didn't make a loss right now. And if I see a turning around of the price, then I open a trade to the short side too. So also being prepared of both sides. Okay, that was my part. So let's have a last look at, DAX 40. I love it. So we can delete this Fibonacci, I guess. Oh, by the way, don't overestimate Fibonacci. It's just a tool to measure how deep the correction is going, not to interpret something else. Okay, I guess in 1 minute, I guess we see a close above the last 0.2. And that means now, yes, now we can trail the hard stop into the profit, or you can put it to the last 0.3. I put it to the profit because I have to protect my money. Because if the price is coming down, then I can make a re-entry. How cool is this? This is trend following, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let me say thank you for listening. I hope you will have a lot of fun for the rest of the day. And I hope I can welcome you in the Forex morning call tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Always see each other in the live trading room here on Traders Yard. It's a free access for you. There you can ask me questions for the rest of the day. And you see in the picture, DAX 40, how it's going on the rest of the day. So wonderful. Thank you. Have a wonderful trading day. I hope we see each other tomorrow. Have courage and be kind all the time. And may the force of the logic be with you. See you tomorrow.